All right, welcome Megan to the Media Center. Just a couple days from your first win on the LPGA Tour. Has it soaked in yet? How are you feeling differently, if at all, since your big win in Canada?
Definitely a little tired. I finally got back to everyone. I felt so bad not getting back to everyone, so I finally responded to everyone this morning while I'm waiting for the pro-am. But it's sinking in, and it's pretty cool to have the support that I have at home and on tour. It's nice getting that off the bucket list.
What are some of the moments that stick out from you now, a few days removed from the win? What are, even after the win or during?
Probably just getting. I came to this week a little late, and I'm sharing a house with Nelly this week, and she was showing me my room, and she totally caught me off guard. She got balloons done for my room, and my boyfriend had sent flowers, and I was like, wow, I had no idea that was gonna happen. And that's when I think I cried for the first time, and I was like, wow, this is crazy, and it really hit.
Yeah, I know you have a lot of support out here from the players. You're very well loved out here. Have you really been feeling that love, and what has everybody been saying to you, I guess?
It's been a lot of fun. I do get along with quite a few girls out here, and it was pretty crazy to see that many people waiting on 18, and it's just pretty cool to see how many friendships you make out here, and it's pretty cool seeing some girls out here who I may not talk to as much, and still seeing them in passing and them saying congratulations. It's a pretty great feeling.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel any different at all, yourself, just walking around now that you're a winner?
Honestly, no. I think my friends and family keep me pretty grounded, and it is a huge accomplishment, and I'm very proud of it. And right now it's kind of a new week, so you gotta unfortunately have to kind of dull it down a little bit, and then do a proper celebration when I get back home next week.
Awesome. I know Kent has questions for you. So.
Could you talk about the potential celebration and what's wrong with the concert we
It's fine. Obviously, we had high hopes. So a couple of the guys stayed at the Airbnb with us, a couple friends, and they were like, all right, do you want to go out? And I was like, no, I'm gonna go see Drake tomorrow, so I'm gonna save all my energy for tomorrow. And then Allison and I had originally planned to go Drake no matter what, so we had a really nice dinner at a steakhouse, and then unfortunately the concert got canceled, but it was pretty cool. We ended up having dinner at the same restaurant as Travis Scott. We saw him walk by a couple times, so it was pretty cool. And at the end of the day, things happen for a reason, and who knows, but I'm sure there's a Drake concert in our future.
With the first win, talk about a lot for you earning that first victory. Does it feel like a weight is taken off your shoulders for the rest of your career with getting that out of the way?
Definitely. I've heard everyone say the first win's the hardest, and it is so true. There were times where I've had really good finishes and I've come really close, and it's always kind of when am I gonna win? When am I finally gonna push through? And the fact that it happened last week for me, it may have taken 8 years, but it's something that I can say I'm an LPGA Tour winner, and it's something that no one can take from me. And hopefully, I said, we don't stop at one.
Mm-hmm. You have any high hopes? Okay.
Obviously it's kind of been a whirlwind. You were able to reflect a little bit with some friends and family, but as we look ahead to here to the Portland Classic, what do you hope to take away, especially in your game and in your play, as we get to Columbia Edgewater?
Definitely, that the game's there, the ball striking's there. Last week the fairways were tight, and I was able to kind of keep the ball in the short stuff pretty much the whole week, minus Sunday. Sunday was a little nervy, so I got a little left and right out there. But being able to kind of keep my composure and keep it together and still come out on top definitely showed that I have the game, and I can do it given some circumstances. And so I think that alone showed that I can persevere, and even though I do get nervous out there, it's okay as long as I kind of rely on Jack, my caddy, and we just kind of are there for one another when we need it. And I think it showed that you know, we can do it as long as we put our minds to it and just really kind of focus on the moment and not the results.
Obviously, we talked a little bit after your win. You have been clinched on the Solheim Cup team for a few weeks now. But just in general, the whole team now in formation. What is it like to see that team come together knowing that Spain is just around the corner?
It's huge. I mean, you look at the roster, and we have like what, 2 major winners. Lilia, a 2-time major winner. Rose coming out with a bang, winning her first event. You know, myself winning one of the most recent ones. You know, I think we have a lot of good momentum going into this Solheim, and I mean, Europe's team came out a little before us, and we kind of knew what we were getting ourselves into. But you know, I think we have a very strong team. I think we said we had like 5 rookies on our team, but I mean, you look at the rookies, and I think they've all like won. So like, are they really rookies? They know what pressure is. I think, you know, Rose has shown that she's such a good player throughout junior golf, college, and even professional. She's performed very well in majors, and I can say that about everyone. I mean, Nelly's also a major winner. Lexi, Danielle, like, we have a bunch of major winners on this team, and you know, it's pretty cool that as young as this team is, it still has like 3 veterans who are in their 20s, and it's pretty cool, and like it's gonna be a fun week, and I know like we're all gonna be there for one another.
3 vets in their 20s, including yourself. 3-time Solheim Cup participant now as we head into Spain. We had Stacy just in here, and Stacy talked about, you know, having some welcoming calls over the next couple of days. I know there's one tonight. Just about what does it mean to you to kind of look at yourself as a kind of veteran on this team? And I know there's, like you said, no rookies, but the fact that you have an opportunity to really step up and have some leadership.
You know, it's huge. I mean, I'd like to think that us veterans are all pretty open arm welcoming, and I'd hope that if they had any questions, they were comfortable enough to come to one of us. I know I'm a chatterbox, so I can talk to almost anyone, but I think it's going to be pretty cool, you know, just being there, being supportive, whether they want to talk about what's going on or what if they don't want to at all. You know, each and every one of us in that room, whether you're a caddy, assistant captain, or a significant other, like everyone knows, like, hey, this is all Team USA, and like no one's going to judge in this room. Like, we're all going to have each other's back, and you know, we're here for each other, and I think that's something we can all really rely on each other for.
Has Stacy, after your win, I want to know how Stacy may have congratulated you, or did she say anything to you Solheim related after your win?
Honestly, it was super cool. I wasn't expecting Stacy to be there because I knew she had a big day the next day announcing the assistant captain or captain's picks.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, it was pretty cool, like looking up and seeing, you know, Stacy Lewis there, captain of Team USA, and just, you know, I think I blacked out a little bit, but I know she was there. She was on the green. She was there. I know she was there, and she just said congratulations. Like, It was awesome. You know, it means a lot having the captain there, and like even Morgan and Angela had texted me and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool, and I know they were there throughout. I mean, Angela and Morgan are covering the event, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Got some advice from them on the weekend, so it's really nice.
Awesome. Has Stacy talked to you at all, as Megan said, about any leadership roles or maybe her expectations for you on the team this year?
You know, Stacy's just been kind of like an open book this year, and it's been really refreshing because, you know, obviously when the team was kind of being decided and we didn't know which route she was going to go in, she's like, hey, if you guys ever want to know where you stand, let me know, and I'll be clear with you. I'll shoot it straight with you. And so, at being a veteran, she's kind of like, I'm going to need you guys to kind of show these girls the ropes. And, you know, I know they're very accomplished themselves already, but Solheim's a different beast. And so it's going to be a lot of fun, you know, a lot more media, a lot more coverage. But she's like, I'm going to need you guys to show them how it's done and, you know, hopefully get some points early on the board when it comes to matches and let them know it's okay to kind of decompress after a match and, you know, take as much time as you need.
Amazing. Last question, and just about this week. Big win last week for you in Solheim Cup ride ahead. What's your energy, excitement level like as you come into this, the Portland Classic?
It's huge. I mean, funny enough, I've had people like message me like, oh, the designer of Shaughnessy Golf Club is the same designer of Columbia Edgewater, and I'm just like, oh, that's a fun fact I didn't know. And they were like, yeah, like, why not back to back? And I'm like, I'd love that too, but it's golf. You never know what's gonna happen. Would I love that? Of course, but there's so many good players out here, and we're just gonna try to take it one shot at a time.
Awesome. Well, good luck this week.
Thank you.